Things started today. Finland scored at the 1:52 mark of the first period.
Well, Finland had planned to play very cautiously at the start, very defensively, and suddenly they found themselves with a one-goal lead as the puck came out in front of the net, and Suominen backhanded it between Barron's legs for the first goal.
That's the way the first period ended. Then Phil Vercotta was able to score for the U.S. in the second period.
Well, here's a good look at some of the goaltending. There's a great save right there by Taco off Gary Sampson. The rebound comes right out to Vercotta. Notice Taco has not quite got himself set yet, and by the time he does, Vercotta is already in, and he just blasts it right by Taco. So that gave the U.S. an opportunity there to get back in the game and tie it at 1.
Now we'll take a look on our ABC puck path at the second goal coming at the 11:39 mark of the second period.
Well, this is a power play goal. You watch number 13, Bobby Brook. He skates down and makes a nice little drop pass back to Scott Bukestad, and Bukestad just takes a rifle wrist shot up top, beats Taco on the glove hand side. Now watch Brook. He's a very talented offensive type defenseman, and he carries the puck in. By carrying it in, he forces this other defenseman to force him, and he makes the drop pass to Bukestad, and there you see the shot by Bukestad, top corner. That was a real pretty goal.
That made the score 2-1, but the Finns countered quickly here, Ken, at the 13:51 mark, tying the game.
This was also on a power play, and after working the puck around the U.S. zone for most of 2 minutes, the shot came from the point and was tipped in front of the net by Skriko. Even though officially the goal was given to Leto, it was deflected in front of the net by number 14 there, Skriko.
Time remaining, 45 seconds. The teams will be skating at full strength in another 5 seconds as Brook's shot goes in! Taco made the initial save, and the puck was able to skitter free and into the net. So the American team, with just 38 seconds remaining in the game, take the lead 3-2. And surprising only in as much as Taco had played brilliantly to this point. Not the type of goal you'd expect him to give up here.
Not at all. He's made a lot more difficult saves than that. I'm afraid he was probably looking at the clock, thinking of the end of the game. Bob Rook's shot just sneaks through his legs to give the U.S. the 3-2 lead. Here we see it again. Defenseman backing off a little bit, but that really wasn't the case, or that wasn't really the problem on the play. It was Taco's play, and this time he couldn't make it.
So that's the only goal here in the third period, as the United States now leads by a score of 3-2. Still each team with a man in the penalty box for the next 3 seconds. And then they'll play the final 35 seconds at full strength. Assuming there are no more penalties, both men vacate the penalty box. And the Finns, in fact, send Taco to the bench to get the extra skater out onto the ice. And Jutola skates in with it. He leaves it, and they score! Melametsa scores after the drop pass, just like that, with 21 seconds remaining in the game. He beats Barron.
I think we'll see on the replay that Melametsa's shot was deflected in front. I don't know whether it went off a Finn or whether it went off a U.S. defenseman, but it certainly changed direction on Mark Barron's. There's Jutola dropping the puck back to Melametsa. His shot is tipped. I think it was tipped by a Finnish player.
So Barron is beaten. Another look here.
You see Mark Barron moving to his right and then trying very quickly to go back to his left. Not quite being able to. Officially, the goal is being credited to Melametsa, but as has often happened during this 2 weeks, the goals are miscredited and often changed.
Now we have 13 seconds remaining in the game. Mark Fusco slides it along to Brook as the Finns put the pressure on. It's Melametsa again back in the net, but the Americans start back the other way, up the head to Olczyk, and the shot comes in, but it's cleared away by Taco, and that'll do it. So it was a scoreless 19 minutes plus in the third period, and then just like that, the American team scores to make it 3-2, but before they can savor the moment, back come the Finns as they pull the goalie Taco, and the game winds up as a 3-3 tie.